Maybe we can hire the zombie to fight for us.
Danger, mayhem, mayhem, panic, danger! Danger!
What?
I don't know.
Wait, do I do 6 points of damage now or still 1? 6!
I'm just trying to be crazy and weird because why not? Life is short.
Oh, I got Pugilized at some point. That's not good.
Being fought by Kiki and her own personal delivery service.
Oh, I have
her
not
delivery service of pain! Delivering a pain!
I
Delivering
have
a
not seen
can
that
of
movie
pain right to our faces. What?
I have not seen that movie in so long.
Yeah. I was, what was it? Like, in my Discord server with my friends, we were doing Ghibli nights for a few weeks, so I finally saw, in this past year, Princess Mononoke. I was gonna see Totoro, but I think I was sick that night. I still haven't seen Ponyo either. But, I don't know. They're all good. They're all pretty good. Anyways, words and things and stuff. Wait, so... How strong are these enemies exactly? Because that seemed to happen pretty quickly. Like, not as much as that fight on the bridge, but, it reminds me of that when you are going through the trial that Jacques gives you in Secret of Mana. Those pumpkin creatures.
Yep, okay, that's not cool. I can't upgrade neither luck or strength, so I guess I'm doing dexterity now.
So, if, that's actually an interesting question. Like, if you were gonna be one of those kinds of, like, folklore creatures in the sense of the Headless Horseman or something like that, like, which one would you want to be?
A Dullahan?
Yeah, Dullahan.
Yeah. I mean...
Like, all of those kinds of legends. I don't really know any other one other than that right now. Unfortunately.
I don't know, maybe a gremlin or something?
Yeah, a gremlin? Like a goblin kind of gremlin, or the ones that you're not supposed to feed after midnight, like the Furbies?
I mean... I was more meaning the gremlins meant with machinery, but okay.
So, like, I'm just remember that,
okay, now
like, what I've heard of D&D between dwarves and gnomes, I can't remember which one is which right now. One of them allows you to be better with building, and one is better with technology. And, like, you know how dwarves are in... Did you ever see or play any of the Elder Scrolls games?
No.
They're usually pretty advanced with technology, like they're the only ones that are.
The dwarves or the gnomes?
Dwarves are usually, like in video game form, dwarves are usually the ones that people use for, like, hey, we understand technology and we're like 400 years more advanced than everybody else. You know, speaking of, since I'm talking about that, like, what happened to that Elder Scrolls that they were teasing that was going to be, like, way after...
I don't know.
Because, like, Skyrim, I think, if I remember, is 4th era, or, like, 3rd era leading into 4th era, but this was, like, a 10th era kind of thing, where it was gonna be kind of, not exactly a steampunk Skyrim, but, like, I don't know. I heard about it... Oh, geez, when was that? I feel like I'd like to say 2016-ish. Does that sound right? But, like, I don't know. It's cool to see things that you wouldn't normally see in a fantasy setting just all of a sudden be there and just be like, you know, it ups the stakes a little bit when there's more than what you're used to. Anyways, words and things and stuff.
Wait, no.
Dang it. I don't know what's been going on with me recently, like this whole past month, like every single second I feel like I'm starving. I could eat meal after meal after meal and it hurts.
I don't want
Anyways.
to trade. I want to put stuff into the storage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we have nitramite on us and we don't ever need it again.
I have access to the storage because I have the plus button. I would be the one that would have to do it.
Okay, then you do it.
So, what... Yeah, this is the storage. So how do I use it? I only went into it before.
Push A. And that's our current inventory.
And then nitramite. How do I,
Move to storage.
transfer it?
You
Move to storage.
There.
Okay, and then anything else?
We don't need the Litecoin.
What is that for? When did we get that?
I believe we picked it up out of a chest, and it allows us to cast the light spell. The level 1 light spell, yeah.
If, is it usable, or,
It's usable, but it's not very useful.
Huh. Oh, wait, is it just, a one-use thing, kind of like how scrolls usually are in games for Magic?
Yeah.
Like a one-use spell? Okay.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying now.
Assassinite.
So, do we need Stardust Herb?
I've never found a good use for it. Because you get Cup of Wish, because you get Medical Herb, Assassinite, and... Yeah, that's good.
And then, how would I move over to be able to get things from storage?
I believe it's left and right. Otherwise, you just go back up, push B.
Which I have been...
Wow.
Oh,
that
I
gets us
see.
to weapons, that gets us to armor.
Weapons, armor, helm, accessories, shield, items. But, how...
I believe you have to click on an empty space, then.
Oh. Yeah, that would make sense.
And
Okay. Because it's like an exchange thing. Alright, so the fairy walnuts we would want. The honey elixirs would be useful to stock up to max, but, we don't need them until probably maybe another couple bosses. Does that make sense? We use candies and chocolates, right? You know, we didn't... But then again, things are harder in here. We would probably need honey. We never used it in the last one, but...
I mean, only really the warriors get enough HP to warrant using them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, anything interesting coming up soon? Is this the... Are we close to a boss?
The answer to that question is no. No, we're not.
So then, what exactly are we doing?
We were going to the Samosa Meadow. So,
okay.
across this bridge.
Oh, this is familiar from the princess's backstory. I think she was standing on this bridge, maybe?
Yep, we're in the Kingdom of Laurent. This is where the princess is from.
Yeah. I'm poisoned.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are slowly taking damage.
I am slowly dying. That's cause for celebration.
Use your B attack.
Yeah?
Yes!
You know, if you want me to pay attention to that, you've gotta do call-outs, because I don't know. I'm trying to focus more on saving stuff then. Oh no, it just looks like the dwarf village.
What? What are you talking about? Outside.
In that cave. I was noticing
every cave looks like that. Oh, spring!
It was hard to make thumbnails in those videos because everything was just a whole lot of brown, and that was it.
Yeah, caves tend to do that. And there's the mountain we're on.
Okay, so just a little bit north then, and we'll be where we're supposed to be?
Well, a little bit more right. Ow, my bones.
The bones? Oh yeah, I guess that's something I could talk about. I don't know how much I would have to say about it, or how much I even could, but because, I have hundreds of anime that I haven't watched, that were popular over the last 10 years that I just kind of put on a list and forgot about.
Oh no, these are samosa flowers.
So I asked people for recommendations, and I went through Shield Hero, Konosuba, and ReZero recently. I had to take a break from ReZero. I think it's on you, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, we just all died. That's what just happened.
Yeah.
Yep. Now
Everything was a dream.
We're being transported to the afterlife. That's why there's these.
You know,
Great
I
beds
kind of
there.
wonder if Super Mario Bros. 2 didn't do that, if we would have the everything was a dream joke or not. I mean, I'm sure, like, maybe it's a fixed point in history throughout time, you know? Like, if that doesn't do it, something else surely will.
I thought I thought everything was a dream in the Wizard of Oz.
I remember it spawning out of Mario Bros. 2. Were people even capable of jokes in the 30s? Is that possible? Because, like, everything that you hear, like, the further back that it goes, the more rigid everybody is. I mean, like, my mom was born in the 50s, and she's very, like, she's as pressed as a starch-pressed business suit. Like, at her personality.
Well, I mean, monks used to write about whole books about old men trying to climb mountains. What people can easily.
There are books about people climbing mountains. Like, is there any substance to those books, or is it just like, I was walking this day, I took a rest this night, I was walking this day, I saw a flower this day, I took a rest this day, I was walking that day.
I mean, he was an old man having a really hard time getting up that mountain.
Like, I'd rather...
A really, really hard time getting up.
I'd rather read about... Like, I would rather read about the inner torment of when people didn't quite know about drugs yet, and he found this plant that did some things, and he was very well and tortured for the next week because he kept eating it day by day by day and just kept tripping his ass off.
Oh, hey, look, it's Reese saying something.
Yeah, and for some reason it's going on you for dialogue again, even though I am player one.
I should probably stop doing things on.
Where am I?
Dead.
You're dead. You know, that'd be funny to just, like, be able to tell somebody you're dead and they just shrug like, alright, and then they just drop. Like, so easy. Staples, it's that easy!
Captain! Thank goodness. This is our secret base. We have been preparing the remaining Amazon forces since Narvel attacked the Citadel.
Death by Snoo Snoo!
Wait. Blonde hair.
Blue eyes.
Female warriors. Live on top of a mountain. Are they
Tiger print loincloths.
What?
Yes. Just go with it, young squire. Oh.
I mean, they're more like Valkyries than Amazonians, but okay.
Yeah. Which, infinitely much cooler.
We chased after the kidnapped prince during the Navalian assault, but stumbled into some mimosa meadow and succumbed to the sleep spores. Wait, they live on these mountains. How are they succumbing to the sleep sport?
Yeah. Would it be possible to gain tolerance for that too? Like, if they live around it, you would think that, like, especially, like, it couldn't have been that long since the princess went out and gained a spot in this party. So, like, her coming back after, like, I'll just assume that it's been maybe a week or two because, you know, ship travel... Well, ship travel took a long time, so let's say, like, 1, 2, 3 times that we've done ships. Well, two short trips, I'll say for, maybe, like, a week, half a week each, and then the next one I'll probably say is, like, a month or two. But still, though, like, you'd think that, you'd still have that tolerance.
Oh,
building it up over your life.
Trust me, the planet of Trials of Mana is at least super small. It only takes a few days to go travel across the world by ocean.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is there, like, somebody that's actually measured it out, like, the pixels and everything? Like,
Possibly.
I remember there was this, game theory about how big the world is in Mario Odyssey by taking the pixels of Mario, and I think they were also like figuring out how big the moon was, because how close the moon would have to be to the world to break up like Saturn's rings do. It was a really cool one.
Okay.
Anyway.
A button again, I guess. Wait, there it is.
Yeah, we didn't say the thing. I know we've just kind of been talking on our own thing.
Once the wind blew the spores away, we awoke to the cold trial and citadel burning in the distance. Cold trail. We have failed you, Prince Elliot.
Please, I am simply happy that you are alive.
Thank you, Your Highness. Once your companions are awake, please come to the meeting room. Everyone wishes to see you, Captain.
Okay.
No, they're definitely Valkyries.
So, it's been long enough. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you later.
Oh, wow, nothing's happening. Oh, no, the next boss is, like, so long.